It is a pleasure to talk to you, Najir. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Before we actually get into like the logistics of things, let's talk about last night and the party at the
we're
Hard
already
Rock.
rolling.
Yeah, we're already in it.
You guys do not miss any.
We're already
this is
in
all,
it. The party,
it's all in post-edit, right?
yeah. But last night, the party at the Hard Rock, an amazing time, an amazing venue, a lot of love in there. And you obviously was having the time of your life. And I do apologize, folks. It seemed like my energy's down because I was out hanging out all night with the man of the hour right here. But what a time it was. But for you, being back at Comic-Con, having your world premiere, having your booth, having a party, you hitting on all cylinders. How are you taking it in?
It's so surreal, and it is, I mean, it's exciting, it's overwhelming.
Yeah.
But to be, back after 40 years.
Yeah.
We started back in 1985
Yeah.
with my first show, The Secret City,
Yeah.
when I was 19 years old.
Yeah.
And then the whole, the movie, The Secret Cities of Mark Kistler, is a
Yeah.
wonderful retrospective. It's
Yeah.
just a whole, this, right?
Yeah.
How this young kid, had this mission and this vision to teach the world to draw.
Yeah.
And been able to hold on to it for 40 years. But
Yeah.
just to seeing the path that life takes.
Yeah.
You go toward your dream and you're going to be battered around, but just swerving, coming back to it.
Yeah.
So it's been a wonderful, wonderful journey, and being able to inspire so many young artists that have grown up to become animators and artists in their own right.
Yeah.
Like you met Dan Fraga last night, amazing artist, illustrator, animator, comic book artist from Image Comics and Marvel. Tim Decker was there. He was drawing his Simpsons and Disney characters. And I wanted to give a shout out to our NASA artist Jack Moore. Jack Moore was in the movie. And Robert Newstead, who's behind the scenes right now.
Hey.
He just hates being in scenes, and he's so photogenic. But I dragged him kicking and screaming up after the premiere. We had that panel where everybody. So I got it was wonderful. We had 3 people I thought were going to be on the panel, but we had 6 seats. So I said, wait a minute, I want to bring in Tim Decker and then Jason, our director.
And you talk about the test of time, and that's literally the first question I wanted to ask you beyond the party is resilience, something that you've proven and you've shown, and now with your new film. Talk me through keeping that energy and the passion, even all the years, the ups and downs. We went through the pandemic where a lot of projects, a lot of creative took a hit. But here you are back, again, hitting on all cylinders at the biggest convention in the world. Talk to me about resilience.
I love your hitting in all cylinders. I love that. Dan and I were having a talk about just this morning. We're having our breakfast, and he brought up the imagination manifestation, how it's been in my dream and my mission. But I love to draw. I mean, I love it. I'm so lucky that I found something that I am very passionate about and that I love. And I keep telling my students and my viewers and fans, you just got to find something that you like. Obviously you love what you do. And you're so sparkly and magical.
Thank you.
And that's infecting, and it helps me because I'm really tired. And you're sitting there saying all cylinders. I'm going, I want the coffee you're drinking. That's awesome. But if you do what you love to do, and you tell people and you share it, people love that. They love being around someone with a mission and with a lot of love for what they're doing. And people want to help. I tell the kids that. Share your dream. Share what you want to do. People want to help you. They want to help someone with who's shooting for the stars. And again, prepare the students that it's hard. It takes a lot of work. You guys are obviously working 10, 12, 14 hours a day, especially con days. It takes a lot of work to keep yourself focused and going. So that's what I've always been passionate about teaching. I love to teach the kids and about drawing. I just really believe. I know it's so hard. It's so hard to stay focused because you have all these exciting costumes and everything going by. But there's Robert. Keep the energy up. He would do that.
We love Robert here, okay?
Robert, during the TV production, he and I produced over 100 episodes.
Yeah.
And we won the Emmy together.
Yeah.
We have that earpiece, and he would talk to me during the shows and say, okay, Mark, pick up the energy a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, you're kind of going long on the tree. Come on, let's draw the fish now.
Yeah.
And you would hear me sometimes if you watch the recordings, the reruns of Imagination Station. Amazon Prime, it's still on there, 22 episodes.
Yeah.
You can hear me responding to him. Like he would say, hey, end with the tree, go on. And I would say, no, I'm not done with the tree yet. Out of nowhere. And people are watching me going, who's he talking to? Isn't that funny? But it was just, having the Jason Brown create a movie. He sent me an email a couple years ago saying, hey, would you be interested? And I was honored, flattered. I said, sure. And then we started about a year ago.
Yeah.
And we did these wonderful interviews. We pulled in all these students and these artists who were influenced when they were kids by the show.
Yeah.
And with my passion, excitement.
Yeah.
Dan Frege, Jason Brown, Tim Decker, Cynthia Kahn, one of our co-stars of The Secret City, Joel Gorey, Zebtron. Where's Joel right now? Our robot guy, and he picks this one moment to be robot. If anybody sees a robot.
Yeah.
So, but it's a thrill. It's surreal to be, especially back in San Diego. I mean, I grew up in San Diego.
Yeah.
I live in Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
But to be back, I mean, I'm a San Diego State
guy,
right?
Yeah.
I mean, from blocks from here. So it's a thrill.
Awesome, man. This is home, and it is obviously an honor for the things you've done over the years. And the biggest word that comes to mind to me is community. And with Imagination Station and looking at it over the years, and I have to go back for the adult eyes and kind of peep through some of that. But as a kid, it's truly inspiring and somebody who really doesn't have an artistic background.
So did you remember the Imagination Station? You're there today. Usually, okay, I can guess your age by what show. If it's Secret City, it's usually 36 to 42. And then if it's the Imagination Station, actually, the Draw Squad is next. That's around like 30s, 32. And then the Imagination Station, then it's like 5 years under that. But Robert and I have a continuing little debate going, how many episodes we created the Imagination Station from 3 different studios and over a course of about 8 years. One of these seasons we did a bunch of shows up in Redding, California. Then a couple years passed. Then we did another series out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. That was a thrill. That's where we brought Dan the Music Man. Did you meet him last night?
Yes.
With the accordion. He's so cool. And that was just a hoot. We took over that whole
back wall,
the back room. What is it? Bar 207.
Yeah, Bar 207. Yep.
Was good. And they had the videos playing.
The venue was amazing. I'm sorry you guys missed it, but I had an amazing time.
Yeah, we're sorry you missed it. It would have been really fun. We had a drawing activity. And everything. It was really cool. Yeah. And then Robert and I, we did another series that actually won the Emmy. Yep. And that was out of Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Okay.
And that's my favorite. Robert's favorite was the one out of Albuquerque. Yeah. But we had a total of, I think it was 190 episodes. He's saying it's only 96 episodes.
Yeah.
But over 10 years, you forget.
Yeah. Well, the biggest question now is, San Diego Comic-Con fans obviously had an opportunity to either hang with you at the party, the film, the panel, so on.
And then come here for their selfies. Who's that? Who's that handsome devil? I mean, it's just like going up. This is the hardest part about watching the movie. I mean, I've seen it in the edits and rough cuts, but to see it 30 feet behind me, a picture of my face, and oh my goodness, his mustache is not trimmed correctly. It's crooked, and it was tough for me to. When you hear your own voice, it's like, what? That doesn't really sound like me. You're all that. Yeah. So you know how it is when you watch yourself. So, but I'm just delighted people found it interesting. They found the movie inspiring. We got wonderful public feedback, which I was happy to share with Jason Brown, the director from Corrigan Films. Yeah. Letting him know, hey, people love it. Because he's an old fan too of the Secret City.
Yeah.
He grew up with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the question now is, where can the rest of the world be able to check this out?
That's a good question. We're on the pins and needles, and we're exploring all the options.
Okay.
Robert, hey, I'm going to look to Robert for the. We're not quite sure the platform.
Yeah.
But we'll definitely keep your eye on my website.
Yeah. Yeah.
At markkistler.com.
Yeah.
Of course, you go to Corrigan Pictures
Yeah.
and keep track of that. But this is just the beginning.
Yes.
We've been out.
I love it.
We got selected for the world premiere at San Diego Comic-Con.
Amazing.
I had two, you know, my in my druthers, you know, it would be Cannes Film Festival or San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah.
And I was hoping for San Diego Comic-Con. Here it is.
Here it is. Here it is, the man in the hour.
Yeah.
Well, listen, folks, as he said, keep an eye on the website. That way, you will find out when you can check it out. But if you are at San Diego Comic-Con, come to booth. What booth are we at?
4018.
There it is.
Can
there
I
it is.
pitch a live drawing if they want to draw?
Yeah.
If you guys want to draw live with me, check out draw3d.com on Tuesdays. I do live Zooms where I keep families drawing every week.
That is awesome.
Okay. Also YouTube, I have hundreds of lessons
Yes.
on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Oh, and also Amazon Prime. And also,
Mark, it is a pleasure,
thank
man.
you
Thank you so much.
Yes.
And also, just for record, we need to just get Robert in this backdrop. We've been looking at Robert so much. Robert, just get in here. Just get in here. Come
Robert,
around,
yeah.
Robert. Come in here.
Here, take the microphone. And here we go.
There he is.
Hey, remember, you're firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, not after last night. About 2 cylinders left in it.
Yeah, I think I got a blown head gasket. But good times, good times. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Absolutely.
You guys are great.
Absolutely.